doesn't this seem familiar?
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, new template accepted. Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
You know, at this point...
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse.
At this point, I don't feel like anybody can seriously interpret these vaults as real motel rooms. It's far too fake.
Ah, it bloody worked! I hacked, it's hacked, probably hacked. Hello? Anyone in there? Hello? Are you gonna open the door at any time?
I would, but the handle is flat.
Oh, I've got an idea.
And what's he doing now?
You might want to hang on to something. Word of advice, up to you.
That's mildly concerning. Fun fact, the rocketeer doesn't actually fire a rocket there. It just plays a fire noise.
Ha! I knew someone was alive in here. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow. Quick, this way.
This big old vault door leading into this docking station. Small details. Anyway, this docking station actually looks like a docking station, a bit more than the original. Even got this swinging light instance here, which I think is just available by default in Hammer. Pretty cool. Also, the numerical designation of this docking station, 419. What could the numbers mean? No, it's not that. It's one that's 420. It's not the reason.
Okay, look, the point is, we're going to break out of here, alright? Very soon, I promise, I promise. Okay, I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door.
Very suspiciously, right after Wheatley starts searching for a security code, that button activates. How odd. Also, there's a little bit of implied world building in this docking station I did. So, Wheatley entered from the shuttered hatch over here, right? He tries to use his first terminal, but it's broken. So then, and this is something you'll see later, he moves to this terminal and manages to call in your relaxation vault. Then, of course, after talking to you, he goes to this terminal to try and unlock the doors to the next part of the sector. And this last terminal foreshadows that not all the power in the sector has been switched back on yet. Small details, small details. Connecting regional grid. Now, before we press this button, there's a bit of a very obscure Easter egg around here, and that involves this small bit of scrap metal. Also before that, if you actually, click back here. Nope. Return to the old Easter egg from the last map. The original version, I mean. This time it's engineer. I need no clip to get back out. What are you doing to me? Turn off your flashlight. Okay, just don't mind all the cheap text fluttering in the corner of the screen. So now.
No! How long's the door been open? Was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough, the important thing is it's open, but just mention coffins.
There's another small detail right there, where if you step into this corridor before Wheelie finishes talking, he moves over to keep you in view. Get out of the way. So now down here, there's actually two secrets, one of which is one I already mentioned, but set down a bit of metal, climb up here. Got a still alive radio, everyone's favorite. Is the only gray crate around. Smash. Hello, friend. We'll leave you here.
Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? Okay, alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go.
Power up initiated.
Oh, wow, good. I didn't think that was going to work.
Man, Wheatley's sure having a bang-on time hacking all these things correctly the first time. He must know that this facility like the back of his hand. Protocol 6202, Sector C power grid, and override gamma.
Power up complete.
Let there be light. That's, God. It's quoting God. Yeah, you're not done yet, are you? Still got to get through the door. Need to get through the door there.
Sector C power grid and override gamma. Looks like somebody taped on that extra bit. 6202 though. Where have we seen that before? Also Sector C, obvious reference to Half-Life 1. Black Mesa Sector C, obvious reference. Looks like APERTURE's own Sector C was turned off for some reason. Also openable doors here, a rare sight in Portal 2. Also there's a slight gap here because I messed up. Looks like I've got a main lift shaft here, with the elevator conveniently on our floor. Factory. Little camera. Who's operating the camera, though? Yeah, all these other doors are closed, so let's move on ahead. Notice, this facility checkpoint is maintained by a security lock. If the main elevator shaft is unlocked, this checkpoint will shut down, and an alternate passage must be used to access the main lift. If you have a complaint about the security policy, please contact sector management and request a meeting to talk it over. It's not our fault if you get fired afterwards. I tried to write in a bit of a Stanley Parable style of writing with this poster. Did it work? Anyways, we have a real lever. It actually turns physically instead of teleporting into position. We finally got there. There's a rather thin area here.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate.
Must have been fun for Wheelie to maneuver through these hanging panels. Yeah, these ones. Now here's a little bit of a dev note. In an earlier build, there were more of these on this rail and a higher density, scrolling by, but I cut them out because I had them start at defined points on this rail as they loop back and forth, and the ones on the edges would have that orange light just baked into them as a result, because Source's lighting engine is good, of course. Anyways, factory is behind here, but we can't access it now. Now, we're meant to take this lift here, but there's another small detail. A missable one at that. You're not meant to go this way at this moment, but you can. And if you do, we have the neurotoxin source. This isn't a small detail, but you go here anyways. I will have you note how, while there's a bunch of neurotoxin pooled in the tube going into the canister from the bottom, absolutely none of it is going out of the top. Anyways, the small details are these computers. If you come here now, you can switch off the blue screen computers, like in Stanley Parable. Anyways, let's go after Wheatley.
Let's go in.
Hello, I'm here. This control room's just got a large window above the door so personality cores can enter.
I'm afraid the door's locked. Just checked it. No way to hack it as far as I can tell. Mechanism must... Oh, now look at that. That's a big laser. Probably best to ignore it, though. Just leave it be. We don't know where those panels it's cutting are going. Could be somewhere important. Alright, what have we got? A computer. Not a surprise. To be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list. Computer identified. Tick. Have you got any ideas?
Well, gee, I wonder. Anyways, I recreated the panel cutting laser that the scenario in the main campaign that is similar to has. I kind of like it. The original looks a lot nicer though. Mine is the low-budget store-brand version. Also, by the way, you can of course interrupt Wheatley's speech there by pressing the button immediately.
What are you doing? We don't know what that button... Oh, well done. Let's see what's it. Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, alright, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 1. I'm not dead! I'm not dead! Alright, get moving!
And you can choose whether or not to catch him, as unlike in the main campaign, I made it actually possible. If you catch him, the scenario goes on unhindered. If he hits the floor, then he goes ow. Pretty basic stuff. Also, he does just count 1, 2, 1, because valve jokes, maybe. Anywho, something most people didn't probably notice is that the arrow button on this lift flips after you come up here. You might wonder how you press it carrying the massive hunk of metal that is Wheatley. The answer? You don't. Now another detail, Wheatley doesn't know about the checkpoint lock back there, so he expects us to go back the way we came. If you go the other way first...
Wait, where are you going? Where are you going?
He gets an extra line of dialogue. You can of course ignore him there as well and just go this way first anyways, leading to you to miss this other dialogue.
I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. Oh, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
So either way, you could potentially miss a line of dialogue. Not as important or anything.
Over there is where they used to keep the old neurotoxin release button. Big responsibility, the guy in charge of the neurotoxin release button. And guess who he was? It wasn't me, but I was his assistant, and I did a lot of his admin. You know, in the end, yes, they let me go. It's all politics, to be honest. It's a big popularity contest. It's all about who you know and whose back you're willing to scratch and who doesn't touch, you know, or in my case, who did accidentally touch the neurotoxin button. But, you know, not entirely my fault. You should have seen the size of it. It was huge. I mean, I should have got a raise for all the times that I didn't accidentally bump into it.
Anyways, what Wheatley was saying there is true. That pedal still didn't have a button on it, because the button is right over here. They removed it after Wheatley's blunder he was talking about there.
Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? Right,
Jeez.
I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. A. Done! Hack. Pick me up. Let's get out of here.
Wow, he sure hacked that door easily, huh? However, we're gonna ignore him glitching for a bit and head back for two things. Because it's not glitching, he's just being weird physics. first is this note over here. I noticed the management. Tell the tech guys to fix a stem-like resolution button barrier down in the center AI chamber. We were testing it the other day, and our test subject was able to bypass it with a single jump. Seriously, how'd you guys not see this coming? Andrea Libman. Yup, that's a reference. Alright. Anyways, other thing. Did you guys get the broom closet ending? Hidden Exile Vilify radio. It plays a lovely remix of the song by a guy on YouTube known as NP. I'll link the original remix video in the description so you can enjoy it yourselves in full quality. Anyways, the rest of this closet is office supplies junk, so we'll just leave that be and go back to Wheatley. Also, turret funeral. Or was it a drive-by?
And off we go. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there. I'll show you something. And off we go.
Gotta get me in rail mount here, in case you wanted to take a personality construct to another floor with you.
Go on, get in.
Yeah, I'm getting in.
Okay. Here we go. Well, that should do it. Oh, it hasn't done it.
Well, that's not good. Also, I want to say Wheatley looking at you there was a happy accident.
Oh no.
Those animations.
Okay, don't move. And there we go. Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us, if she's awake. Just pick me up, take me with you.
There are so many clip arches in there, so Wheatley doesn't just careen straight into the goo. Also, a cheeky sign over there warning about flooding. I think you're a bit late there, mate. I think at some earlier point in development, you're going to return here through this door right here, this push bar door, but it ended up not happening. Got a bootleg Gladys bridge here.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
Hello,
there she is. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Hello, Gladys. Chilling in your very square chamber. It wouldn't be until Wheatley Battle Redux, which is a bit after this, that I would master the shape of the round chamber. Just walk on by.
Uh-oh.
It's been a long time. How have you been?
Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do.
If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Seriously, though, goodbye.
Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline.
Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant! It worked!
Oh, you are kidding me.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
Oh, you were busy back there.
Manual core replacement required.
Core transfer.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about!
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
I've got an idea! Do what it says, plug me in.
Do not plug that little idiot into my mainframe.
No, you should plug that little idiot into the mainframe.
Don't you dare plug him in.
I want to be plugged in, please.
Don't plug him in.
You can see Gladys' animation transitions are a little janky, because unlike Wheatley, she has no dedicated NPC class for her model, since you don't see her in person a whole lot in the main campaign, so she's actually just a prop manually animated and sequenced to her lines. Also, Gladys was awake and watching us this whole time, I guess.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core, are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core, are you ready to start?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out, pull me out.
Unless
pull
a
me
stalemate
out, pull me
associate
out,
is
pull me
present
out,
to
pull
press
me
the
out,
stalemate
pull me
resolution
out,
button.
pull me out. Leave me in, leave me in. Go press it.
Don't press that button. You don't know what you're doing.
Don't listen to her, do it.
Anyways, if you've seen the main campaign, that should be seeming very familiar, right?
Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Don't listen to her, alright? It is true that you don't have the qualification, but you've got something far more important than that. A finger, alright, with which to press that button so that she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making, because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop. Stop, by the way.
Anyways, we don't have a portal gun, but the stalemate button's only protected from one side this time. So, we do as Auntie Pinky says, and leap the barrier.
Stalemate resolved. Please return to the core transfer bay.
Here we go! Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Ah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? No, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we Ah!
Get your hands off me. No. Stop. No. No.
Only true OGs remember when Glass's captions were misspelled there.
Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all. That's all they said. It's not fun at all. And I believed them. I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Whale of a time. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot. Massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right. Yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift called. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant. Go on, get in. It'll be fine. Get in.
Get done spoiling the 2 plot, huh? Also, again, it would suck to drop your keys or wallet down here.
Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge.
Guess some working clips right there.
Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
Uh-oh.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
Well then, looks like things just veered off course.